Hi, and welcome back to another episode of India Roundup. My name is Paloma Quadras for the top business news headlines for this week. India's fiscal deficit could hit $200 billion by the end of the financial year. The gap between the Indian government's total income and expenditure is expected to grow to 7.6% of GDP in the fiscal year 2021 due to the economic disruption set in motion by the COVID-19 pandemic. With the global and domestic economic environments slowing down, it's expected that inflationary pressure would also subside substantially. The government's version of Amazon helps it save $1 billion. The Indian government has already saved the administration about $1 billion so far due to the government's move to shift a part of its $400 billion public procurement to an online market platform, according to a government official. This happens at a time when India is trying to rein in its fiscal deficit. The 4-year-old government e-marketplace, often referred to as the government's Amazon.com, helps ministers and state companies connect with sellers across the country to buy computers, cars, chairs, and millions of other products and services at the lowest possible price. Edtech funding jumped 4 times to $1.5 billion this year. Investment in India's education technology startups has increased 4 times to $1.5 billion in the first 9 months of 2020 compared to $409 million in all of 2019, according to Venture Intelligence. Byju and Unacademy had raised most of the money from investors like SoftBank, Tiger Global, Silver Lake, and General Atlantic, and more inflows are expected as technology adaptation in the sector increase further due to COVID-19 pandemic.
When business is on your mind, you are on our mind. Sarovar Hotels and Resorts.
Tesla looks to set up research facility in Bengaluru. Tesla could be making its entry into the Indian market. Earlier this month, Tesla, the Elon Musk-headed company, held exploratory discussions with Karnataka government officials. The Karnataka government is seeking possible investments from Tesla for a research facility in Bengaluru. Facebook announced its launch of small business grant for India. Facebook's Indian Managing Director Ajit Mohan on Tuesday announced the launch of the Small Businesses Grant for India. The grant of $4.3 million or 32 crore rupees for more than 3,000 small businesses across Delhi, Gurgaon, Mumbai, Hyderabad, and Bengaluru was stated by Mohan in a blog post. The grant is open to small businesses from all industries, and businesses do not need to have a Facebook family of apps in order to apply, he further added. And now for some top headlines in brief.
India's fuel demand to contract 11.5% in 2020. Fitch Solutions has revised downward its forecast for fuel demand contraction in India to 11.5% in 2020, in line with further deterioration in the country's economic outlook. Sensex tanks over 700 points from day's high. Domestic stock markets fell amid volatile trade on Thursday as a sell-off in financial, energy, and metal stocks pulled the markets lower. The S&P BSE Sensex index dropped as many as 707.61 points from an intraday high of 38,413.81 to hit 37,706.20 on the downside in late afternoon deals. Winding up Air India among 4 options suggested for sale by advisor. The transaction advisor for Air India's de-investment has suggested 4 options to the government regarding the struggling airline's future that range from shutting it down to further reducing the debt of over rupees 23,000 crore that bidders need to take on and letting them choose a level that they find viable. Reliance denies plans for Amazon mega deal. Reliance denied that it was planning to sell a stake of $20 billion in its retail business to U.S. rival Amazon. Toyota Motor Corp said on Tuesday that it remains committed to the Indian market, and its local unit announced an investment of more than Rs 2,000 crore.
Thanks for joining me. Do watch our other programs on India Roundup. Till we meet again, stay safe and take care.